Everyone, my name is Ivan, and over the next 10 minutes or so, I have one objective, which is to help you spend less and to save more money. So please give me 10 minutes of your time, yeah? Okay, so a little bit about myself. My name is Ivan Ong, I've joined the financial services industry back in 2013. And from that time, I've actually conducted financial literacy courses to students, to employees. And just recently, I've had the opportunity to actually train representatives of a financial advisory firm on the correct way to do financial advisory, the proper way of financial planning. It's not just product selling, but there is a proper framework and ethical way of doing things. Alright, so I'm a member of FIPAS, the Financial Planning Association of Singapore. I'm also an associate wealth planner and associate estate planning practitioner as well. Okay, so let's get started, overspending, usual suspect number one, your bubble teas and your Starbucks. Okay, how much are you spending on a monthly basis on those things? Okay, so for some of you, maybe it can be add up to a few $100s even. Okay, not surprising, Personally, for myself, I tend to discipline my spending in this area by buying tame and kopi peng at the food courts and the coffee shops. I still get a kick out of it occasionally, like when the weather is hot, but I do save up quite a few. The savings do add up, compared to if I just go to buy a bubble tea. Okay, usual suspect number two, your food deliveries, the food pandas, the grab food and the Deliveroos, how much are you spending in this category? So if you're looking to cut down on your spending, maybe you want to keep track of this category of spending and see whether you're overspending a little bit too much. So the usual suspect number three, will be your online shopping, because it's so easy nowadays, right? Some of you are working from home, just bored, nothing to do, just browse, right? Then we have the 9/9, the 10/10, the 11/11, upcoming 12/12. We have the Black Fridays and Cyber Mondays. Too many excuses to spend the money, but please manage this area carefully. Fourth usual suspect will be the taxi rides, the private hires, the Grab rides. How much are you spending on a monthly basis on those rides? If you're looking to cut down your spending, that's another category to monitor. Fifth usual suspect, on your clothes. So the thing is, I see the importance of dressing well so that you look good and you feel good as a result. But the question to ask is, do you actually need to spend that kind of money to buy a label, to buy a particular brand, just to make yourself look good? So that is something to ponder, then the sixth usual suspect, will be your gadgets. Things like the earphones, the Apple the watches, the phones, the iPads, etc. How much are you spending on average on a monthly basis? That's another area. Seventh area, for those of you who drive, I don't need to elaborate how much it costs to maintain a car in Singapore. So if you want to cut down on spending, maybe you just do a thorough evaluation of all your car-related expenses. The last area, very careful, because if you don't monitor, it can add up quite a bit. What am I talking about? The minimum maintenance fees, the annual credit card annual fees, the late payment charges, the interest on those outstanding balances, or even things that you buy things online, right, in a different currency. So when you swipe your card, there is a currency conversion fee. So those small little fees here and there, if you add it up, it can be quite a substantial amount if you're not careful. So those are the usual suspects. So the idea is not just to cut down your spending and make yourself feel miserable, but rather to keep your eyes on the prize. And what are the prizes I'm talking about? I'm talking about things like financial freedom. I'm talking about things like financial independence, to be able to make a decision to stop work because you want to prioritize your life. I think that's wonderful, Or maybe you want to set aside, cut down your spending, save the money towards your master's degree. Or things like your property down payment, maybe, or cut down, or maybe speed up your loan payments for your mortgage payments, for example. or perhaps cut down on your own luxury spending and spend more time on your spend more money rather, okay, for your weddings or for those of you with children. Yeah, you know how costly it can be to take care of children in Singapore, right? Yeah, so these are, I feel it's more meaningful to spend on our children rather than things like the bubble tea or the latest iPhone. Okay, so let's move on to the common mistakes. Yeah, common mistake number one. Okay, buying a product, making a purchase just because it's on sale. Okay, nothing wrong with buying on sale, but rather are you buying because it's something you need, something that's beneficial to you, or are you simply making the purchase because it's a good deal? Yeah, so that's a common mistake. All right, common mistake number two. Okay, justifying a purchase by telling yourself that, oh, it is an investment. Okay, some people do that, yeah, like things like the watches or the phones or the bags that they buy. Okay, because it is an investment. Right, there are altogether 5 criteria to check, to measure, to assess whether it is truly an investment or not. Does it increase your asset level? Does it reduce your liabilities? Does it generate income for you? Or does it help you cut down on your spending? And the 5th one, all right, does it give you time savings and conveniences? If it does, then you have my blessing. It is truly an investment. If it doesn't, it's not it's not an investment, basically. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the third mistake. Making an annual upgrading exercise, or every 2 years, switch and upgrade your latest iPhone lah, the iPad lah, the Apple Watch lah, the earphones. Do you really need to own the latest versions? Okay, I'm using the iPhone SE version number 2 now. Definitely not the latest version, but I can still WhatsApp, I can still surf the net, I can still make my phone calls, I can still do my internet banking. All right, just an example, yeah. Okay, so those are the 3 common mistakes, and now I want to share with you some tips. Okay, the first tip, it is called the 50-30-20 budget. So the idea is that if your current level of take-home income, right, you cut it into half, which leaving 50%. Are you able to survive on that 50%? If let's say you have to switch a job somewhere else, okay, are you able to survive on that 50%? Okay, if not, maybe you want to try to cut down your lifestyle and spending to just at 50%. Leaving the 30% to spend on whatever you want. So I'm talking about the online purchases lah, I'm talking about the shopping, talking about the bubble teas and Starbucks, okay? Keep it within the 30%, please, all right? And leaving that 20% to save money in the bank, to invest it somewhere, all right? But personally, if you ask me, I like to sort things out a little bit. Meaning, right, I will try to set aside 30% to save money in the bank, to invest it somewhere, okay, for my financial goals first. Leaving the last 20% to spend on things that make me feel happy, okay? But there is a catch, there is a condition, okay? I set aside that 20% of money, okay, in something called a bad mood fund account. Okay, so I on normal days, I don't touch the money, I don't touch the money. But on certain days, okay, let's say I'm having a bad day at work, happens frequently rather, okay, and having a bad day at home. So basically, it's a terrible day, right? And I need some self-love. I'm in a sucky mood, and I just want to have some retail therapy to make myself happier, to make myself feel good. Okay, so for such a day, okay, I dip into my bad mood fund. I just spend on whatever I want without any sense of guilt or remorse whatsoever, because I prepared this amount, yeah. But on normal days, I don't touch the money. So that is one way you can actually prevent yourself from overspending. Okay, the third tip I'd like to share with you is something called the 30-day rule. So the idea is that, let's say you go, for example, you go online shopping, you find something you like, you want to buy, you can add it to your cart, add it to your wish list, but don't check out, don't make the purchase immediately, but rather give yourself 30 days, give yourself 1 month, okay? A cooling off period. So after that 1 month, come back to that wish list, that add to cart thing, right? Okay, do you still feel do you still want to make the purchase? Okay, if you still do, by all means go and make the purchase, because it is no longer an impulse purchase anymore. Yeah, but this 30-day rule is very useful. Okay, so try it out. So to end off, I'd like to leave you with a quote, okay, by Benjamin Franklin. He's a founding father of America, right? So he made this statement: beware of the little expenses, because a small leak can sink a great ship. So the idea is that please monitor and be very mindful of where you are spending your money. Yeah, very cheap, very profound. Okay, but I like this quote. It's very meaningful. Okay, so specifically, right, in this video, I'm reaching out to people who might have struggling with a habit of overspending, or maybe they do save money, but they tend to dip in the saving a little too frequently. Yeah, maybe something to do with self-control and willpower. Okay, I'm looking to help these people. So if you are the person I'm describing, okay, please reach out to me. Okay, my links are all on the slides. Okay, give me a chance to discuss with you and connect with you and basically help you grow your wealth to move from your current level towards somewhere closer to your financial goals. All right, so remember to to follow my channel, to like this video, and to share it with all of our friends. Okay, thank you everyone. See you in the next video.